Listen to the 48 Hours podcast for shocking murder cases and compelling real-life dramas from one of television's most watched true crime shows. Go behind the scenes of each episode with award-winning CBS News correspondents and producers in Postmortem, a weekly deep dive. Listen to 48 Hours wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show, and in today's episode I wanted to talk on how to spot out a racist content creator, because man, they exist. Sometimes they're open about it and sometimes they're private about it. And the thing is this: if you're going to be private about it, stop it. It's like either flat out just be open about it or just don't be racist at all. But no, there's content creators that I've came across where they have been open about it and then they've been a little bit quiet and private about it. And I will be talking on both situations. But no, so with the first content creator, so I think he was only more so doing it because that was the trend that was going on, where you'll do a video like, I guess, Dear Blank People. So the one girl got famous because she did a video titled Dear white people, or no, Dear fat people, and then she ended up doing a video sometime afterwards, and I think she was on everybody's radar when she did that video. But then she wasn't being racist, but she definitely was being rude and disrespectful to people, I guess, of a bigger size and thing. Because I'm not gonna call them fat, and I'm like that's just it. No, you don't call, unless like they're okay with it. If they're all like, oh no, I don't care if you call me fat, I am fat. They say some stuff like that, then okay. But even then, you still gotta have like respect for that person and stuff, and just not call them fat and things. But no, so she did a video titled Dear Fat People. Then she did a video titled Dear Black People. She was on everybody's radar because they was like, okay, we seen how disrespectful you are towards a bigger person and things. So I'm like, what you guys say about black people? And so anyways, she didn't say anything racist, but she did influence this content creator to do his own version titled Dear White People. So yeah, he pretty much had ruined his career after that. But no, I mean, bro was he was being disrespectful towards white people. I think he was being disrespectful. He was being even disrespectful towards black women. And I'm like, what do you got going on? Like, his career was literally the craziest thing ever. Like, he was doing so good. And I'm like, if he would have just kept going at what he was originally doing, I don't see how he would have failed. I really don't. Like, that's something where I'm like, no, even though me and him had our differences, we had our beef, I can recognize when a content creator has talent. That man had talent. Like, that man can play a gaming video and drop a freestyle in the middle of that video, and it would be good. I remember I watched one of his videos where he was playing Call of Duty, and he was literally freestyling. He was just rapping, and I was like, wow, like, this guy is actually a good content creator. But he figured, I'll probably get more views if I'm racist. But the thing is this: I feel like it's like that with every content creator, that you don't think about the hate until you get it. Like, when you very first create your first YouTube video, I guess some people, they probably do think along those lines, and then that's when they don't upload, they don't record nothing, they don't post nothing or stream or do anything content creating related. But I do feel like that a person that just jumps straight into content creating, you're not thinking of the hate and the negativity. And I think he was either over 80K or close to 80K. And he lost it. I don't think he lost all of it, but he lost like a good like half of it at least. Cause no, it was like the majority. No, okay, maybe not the majority, but he did have a lot of fans that were white. So when he did that video talking on why he hates white people, then it was like, bruh, what you mean? Like, some of his fans are like, I'm white, I've supported you, like I've followed you, liked your videos. Like, no, there were some of his fans that were coming to me, and they just wanted to have was a civilized conversation, and he was just flat out being racist towards them. And it was like, there was no need for that at all. There was no need for it at all. But yeah, he was open about it. He was one of those guys where even he was being racist to me, and I was like, what have I done to you? Like, no, so I know people probably would ask that question, like, can you be racist to your own race? Yes, 100%. If you don't watch TV shows like The Boondocks, what else? There's the one movie, Django Unchained. Like, you'll see where race, because yeah, it's just, there's those black people where they I don't know, like, I can't necessarily say that they are better than everybody, but they do think that they have like this new unlocked brain to where, yeah, they could be disrespectful to their own race and then they think they're gonna get accepted or whatever. So I've seen that type of stuff and I'm like, yeah, just stop it, bro. I'm not gonna say that I work with people, because at my job, yeah, the coworkers that I had, they didn't carry on like that, but there were some customers where I was like, bro, like, you're just like Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. Like, nah, bro, it's like you need to go and just kind of be in a little area by yourself. You don't need to be out in the general public. But anyways, but no, yeah, bro. So when me and that guy, when we would get into it, he would start up like live streams, and he'll go and he like, oh yeah, he was like, look at this coon, look at this porch monkey going out, and he going against what I'm saying and all that. He ain't no actual black person. He ain't no black man. Nah, he a coon. He this, he that. And I was like, what have I done to you again? I'm like, you know what? And the funny thing was like, he never responded to this one thing that I say. He actually tried one day, and I was like, no, stop it. I was like, that the energy that you got in this video is 100% different than the energy that you then had in your previous videos. But no, I always would tell him, I'm like, okay, well, this said energy that you have about yourself, and about white people and things. How about you go up to a white person, face to face, and you talk crazy like that to them? I'm like, no, I like to see that. I'm like, I definitely like to see that. I'm like, you go up to any white person of your choosing, right? And this energy that you have in your videos, you go up to them with that same energy, right? Same energy. He never did. And so then he did this video where he didn't even like go up to a white person and be racist to them. He tried to make them feel bad about racism and slavery. And I'm like, fam, you just went up to a random white person and tried to make him feel bad about something that he probably has nothing to do with. Nothing to do with it at all. This guy has probably done dated 3 black women, was about to marry one of them, okay? And he adopted a black kid. That white man is far from being racist, okay? But no, it's like he tried doing that, and I'm like, sir, no. I was like, just stop. I remember I think it was like that video. I remember I made some videos on him, and then other people were going off on him. And yeah, he ruined his career. It was like his career was done for. I'm like, nah, sir, you just gonna have to stop. I'm like, there's no reason to continue going on. And I'm like, yeah, it's just you had a good thing going, but you ruined it. And so that's one of those things where I'm like, nah, sir, you messed up on that. So but yeah, you'll have it where there's like open racism, on YouTube and things where it's like somebody do videos, but usually they don't last. Like, I think the only reason why he lasts is because, the only reason why I had to say that he was able to go on for as long as he did, because if he had tried something like that today, no, YouTube would have 100% shut him down. But back then, rules wasn't really being enforced when it came to YouTube. Like, you could get away with some stuff some years back. Now I feel like, yeah, if he posted that video on why he hates white people, he definitely would have had his channel shut down and things. But anyway, well, I think no, so the thing is, it's funny because I say he was like an open racist, but I had to let me stand corrected on YouTube. Or publicly, like out in the general public, where he has to go to work, go to stores, and all that stuff. No, he was 100% not being racist to any white person that he's seen. Well, yeah, I just said, I was like, all he was gonna do was just try to make him feel bad about slavery and racism, and it's like, bruh, that person ain't got nothing to do with that. No, I'm saying that energy that you got in your videos, where you're saying all these racist and derogatory things towards white people. Yeah, no, you go up to a white person and carry on like that, and and see, won't you be getting arrested and stuff? Because I'm like, yeah, you're doing it on YouTube because you ain't got to worry about nothing. But you try that stuff face to face with somebody, yeah, you're gonna get arrested for some stuff like that. So But anyways, so yeah, I guess like he does kind of fall underneath that category as like a private racist and stuff. But no, let's talk on an actual private racist. Let's talk on somebody where it's like they are racist, but they just don't want to admit to their racism. I guess like they don't want to, either they don't want to have a bad reputation, or they know that they'll get canceled if they come out and admit to themselves being racist. But they're all like, well, I'll just have my fan base and everybody around me be racist, but I'm just gonna be like, oh, I don't know. What do you mean? I ain't got no control over what my fans say. But I'm like, when you have numerous videos come out about you and your fans being racist, you have to sit down and look at yourself and be. And the crazy thing was, like, so this YouTuber, because I had beef with him too, and and it was crazy because like at first it just seemed like any just random beef, and it seemed like that, eventually, like, I didn't pay attention to the signs of this guy being racist. But after you just get comment after comment after comment, either about your race, about how you look, or about how black people, all they're good for is stealing, and that's because black people, we were doing a lot of reaction videos, and then that was the one thing I guess to say to us and stuff. And I don't know, maybe there was a video where somebody has said that, and they probably deleted it because it was like, yeah, that's you can't have no video of like that you go viral and then think like you're gonna be making, because no, you definitely ain't gonna be making no black friends on YouTube if you got a video like that up. So, but anyway, and it's crazy, this YouTuber that now I'm talking on, it's like he has black supporters, and I'm like, man, if this ain't like no Donald Trump type stuff, I don't know what it is. But so anyways, eventually, as the time progressed on, because I remember like that first year when we got into it, there wasn't really no racism being displayed. But then as the time progressed on, yeah, I was like, bruh, I remember I did a 3-part series on this YouTuber calling him out for being racist, from just his behavior and even just some of his like last few videos that he just recently uploaded. And it just seemed like they were racially motivated videos. I'm like, you could have made a video talking on anything possible, but it's like when you do videos where it's like you're attacking movies, where it like, primarily the cast is black, or any other race and things, it's like, yeah, it's like, the thing is this, I feel like as a content creator, you as a content creator should be able to come up with any idea you possibly want to come up with. The reason why I say that, and the thing is this, I'm not trying to have people walk in the image of me. I don't want people to walk in the image of me, but I do feel like that you can take some sort of advice when I tell you that you can come up with any type of content that you want to come up with. You can do gaming videos. You can do what other cooking videos. There's so many different types. You could do videos of yourself solving unsolved mysteries. You could do videos like just talking on anything possible. But when you do videos where primarily the people that you're calling out are black, that's going to raise some suspicion, all right? When there's videos of you saying the N-word, it doesn't even matter how you're saying it, but just the fact that you are saying it. And I know, and the crazy thing is that people have tried to defend him, and that's why I'm like, no, fans are racist, he's racist, that's all I need to see, all right? But you can literally just say the N-word. Like if you're telling a story, because that's the thing where it's like there have been times like where there's been friends of mine where, yeah, I've had some friends that I don't consider friends anymore, where they flat out just said the N-word in my face. And if they wonder why I don't talk to them, I'm like, well, just listen to how you talk. That's why I don't talk to you, all right? But no, then there's friends where it's like, oh, okay, let's say if they're telling a story, right? And they're like, yeah, the guys, they were fighting, and then at one point they just kept calling each other the N-word. I was so confused. And I'm like, yeah, bro, that's just black people. That's just something that they do and things. But hear that though. Hear how it's like, this said friend, how they would say it. They say the N-word. They don't actually say the N-word. They say the N-word. So that's how you talk. If you trying to not have that suspicion of you being racist, that's how you talk. That's how you supposed to say things. But no, the crazy thing is like, so he got called out for that, right? And instead of coming out because the thing is this, the only reason why he didn't come out and do an apology video was because the video didn't blow up. The video wasn't big enough. So that's why he was like, an apology video. No, but I guarantee and I promise you, let's say if it had been somebody like on the subscriber level of PewDiePie, one of the biggest YouTubers out there, or even somebody smaller than that. I think, what was it, SS Sniper Wolf? I think she got like 30 million. Let's say it's even that. If it was of a content creator, right? And maybe, who knows, maybe he would just run with it, milk at the views and all that stuff. But let's just say if it was like really damaging to his channel, he would 100% come out with an apology video. He would. I know that he would. The thing is this, the reason why I say that is because I've paid attention so much to how like content creators, how they move and how they act. Somebody like myself calling him out, he ain't gonna, no. I made numerous videos calling out his fan base for being racist. Not once did I get an apology. All I got was, oh, well, you're taking things out of context. You're misreading. You're mislistening. And I'm like, fam, somebody calling me the N-word, how is that being taken out of context? How is that? Oh, well, because you did this video, you didn't say why they called you the N-word. There shouldn't be no reason. Look, I don't care what a person does. And the thing is this. There have been so many crazier situations. Let me turn my fan on real quick. All right, my fan didn't. Okay, there we go. All right, but anyways, there have been so many crazy situations that I have seen growing up, all right? From, you'll see where a kid will bully another kid. You'll see where a kid will go to a school. You'll see where kids, adults, whoever goes up to a school, shoot the school up. You see, I have been dealing with racism ever since I was a kid. I just feel like that's something, as a black person they deal with. Maybe not all black people, but there are some black people out there where they've dealt with some racism. I've dealt with racism ever since I was a kid. I've dealt with racism. There was this one lady that used to live up the street from me. Wasn't even bothering her. I ain't did nothing to this old lady. Throughout the years I was, living by this old woman. Not once did I ever do anything to her, right? Out of nowhere, just started being racist towards me and my friends. No reason. I'm not doing nothing to her, all right? But just randomly just being racist towards me and my friends. What else? Oh, and then, kids I went to school with, there was like just openly saying that I'm looking at them like, do I know? Are you? Because last I checked, you're not black. Like, so that's something where I'm like, yeah, I've had to check people. I've had to let them know. I'm like, hey, you're going to have to chill on that. Not even chill. You just going to have to stop. Like, that's something where I'm like, nah, fam. I'm like, and then of course, content creating, I'm like, bro, I don't know how many times I ain't got like, oh, you're this, you're that, or you're this derogatory word, or you're this, that derogatory word. Having it where it's like probably, and it's something that like, I guess it like slowly, not so much as getting to me, but I'm like, dang, somebody had really said that. At the time, it was just, all right, whatever, just another racist comment. But then as you sit down and you think about it, and then you kind of hear other people's reactions to it. Like, I'll never forget when I had told this book writer, because she was asking me questions about like content creating and stuff. And I remember this book writer, she asked me, was like, like, oh, what's something that you've like had to like, or like, what's a challenge that you've had to face as a content creator? And I was flat out honest with her. I was like, no, like one of the challenges I had to say is racism. As a black content creator, it's like, yeah, you kind of face that at times because people, they get upset over the fact of you simply existing. So yeah, they'll leave racist comments. And I told her, I was like, probably the craziest comment that I ever had was somebody telling me that I deserve to be hanged. And I'm like, over some videos? I'm like that, and it's crazy to just see that somebody will be that racist for whatever reason. And I'm like, and that's the thing where it's like talking on the second not the guy that did the Dear White People, but this other content creator that I'm talking on. It's funny because he tries to say that he's not a racist, but I'm like, fam, then what's up with your fans? I'm like, obviously there's something going on where it's like, if you done got caught up in your videos saying the N-word, okay, strike one, all right? If you do a lot of videos talking on black people and you're not black, strike two. The fan base, strike three. So like what can you possibly say about that? Where it's like you have videos of you saying the N-word. Doesn't matter how you're saying the N-word or how you're using the N-word. You got videos of yourself saying the N-word, right? That's been established, okay? You have a lot of videos of you calling out either black actors, black YouTubers, black whoever, okay? That's strike two. The fan base going to these black people, calling them the N-word, calling them this, calling them that. It don't matter how many of your fans. It's the fact that you even have one. So you've inspired, you influenced, you have done something to these fans to where they feel like they need to go out and say some racist stuff. So that's why I'm like, yeah, that's, if anybody's wondering how can you spot out a racist content creator, those three things, okay? Those three things. If they're making videos about whatever race, they're racist, okay? If they got videos of themselves, you know, overall, yeah, saying so all right, so if they have videos of them just talking on the race, okay, that, you know, a little flag right there, okay? If they got videos of themselves saying racist things, that's okay. That's a major flag. The fan base, if they are also being racist, then yeah, I feel like that's enough evidence to, yeah, say that content creator, they're a racist. They got something going on their side of the world. But I'm like, the thing is this, and I'm like, in all that 13 years of being a content creator, right? My whole life being black, never once did I ever had to ever say anything racist to anybody. Because that's the thing is this. I'm going to speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for others, all right? I'm not going to speak for the whole world. But I'm going to speak for myself. That ain't me. That's not what I do. That's not what I'm here for. I feel like my purpose in life is much more bigger than being racist, all right? So anyways, if I get paid to do some movie and they're saying that, oh, yeah, your character is a racist, that's the only time I'm going to be racist. But other than that, general public, just random people, I'm like, fam, I've had, and that's the thing where it's like, I'm not trying to make that statement, but at the same time, I'm friends with so many like people where it's like, you hear what they've had to go through, you hear their struggles, you hear all their, and I'm like, fam, it's just, yeah, I'd rather be here to help people. I feel like that's my purpose in life, helping people, you know, inspiring people, but in the right way, not inspiring them to be a racist. Cause I'm like, I feel like that there is going to be a time, and probably it already has happened, where it's like this guy, he done influenced somebody where they're all like, oh, well, they're going to take their racism on the road. They're going to just do a little tour of just being racist, right? And they're going to come across the wrong somebody, and they're going to find themselves either in the hospital fighting for their lives, or they're going to be in one of those, you know how like those little boxes and stuff, not a coffin, but it's like a thing that you're in before the coffin, and they slide it out, but it's the morgue. They're gonna be in the morgue all the way at because I wonder if they got, I think they got like places where it's like, you know, it's just the morgue, but I know they got like the hospital. Regardless, they're gonna find themselves all the way on the bottom floor, okay, in one of them little metal container things. All right, rolling them out, all like, yep, that's that person. I'm like, that's that person. They were saying some racist stuff. Now look, they done got a couple of bullet holes in the chest, or they done got hit across the head too hard to where their head couldn't take it. I'm saying and I know people probably, they think that that's a little bit too dark, that's a little bit too extreme. I've heard that type of stuff before. So that's why I'm like, if you guys need a sign on to stop being racist, this is your sign. Stop being racist, okay? Like, move on with your lives. There's so much more to life than to just be sitting around being racist, all right? So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 50 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram, and Kick at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And if you're purchasing any energy drinks or sleep drinks from Poggers, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock 10% off your next purchase. And if you're purchasing any controller accessories from Fatal Grips, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will also knock 10% off your next purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.